times new. Back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show your little piece, wanna see some more?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter. When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but we will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Third and long. In motion comes Pittman. Richardson to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, Richardson going up top for Evans. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Here's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Downs. In motion comes Pittman. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now.
Downs goes in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Extra point attempt. Still to come. It's up and through. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied. 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New York. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Richardson going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. He's got his man. That's down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete to Neighbors. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Colts have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Downs goes in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Indy. Extra point attempt to come here. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than...
And he's in! Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing, Richardson. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this... They're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The extra point is good. And the Giants are going to open up the lead to 8. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Richardson to throw. Completing this one to Downs.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's second and 2. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Colts 26.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. In motion comes Pittman. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, Richardson able to find Pittman. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing is Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion comes Pittman. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Colts go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Mike Evans. Touchdown, Indy. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that and you're passing...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first and 10, Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Got down. Touchdown, Colts. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. So these two teams take the... So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. 12 yards there, and a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. Inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defend... The ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Giants has it. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with a big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's taken in. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They run it once more with Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. And And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. That's out quickly to Pittman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the Giants are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Here's first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll look to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. off the play fake, it's Richardson. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Colts. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.